Levers, get you hot, fresh, demand levers. Fresh off the presses, hot off the iron, the skillet, the griddle, if you will. Yes, Tesla is pulling all the demand levers all at once because, the market is being tight and the interest rates are unforgiving. Let's show some of them so you know that now may be a very good time to get yourself a new car. I'm Brian. Welcome to Future Ozza. So you guys, this is exciting, and I know I've said this before, but it just keeps getting better. It's time. If you want a Cybertruck, now is your opportunity. Cybertruck Foundation Series now open to everyone. No reservation required in the U.S. Cybertruck Foundation Series has finally opened to everyone. It's exciting. You've got a whole lot going on here. Well, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait 3 months, 4 months, and get one not for 100, but for 80,000 instead, is what a lot of people are assuming. And that's not an unsafe assumption. You have to figure that it is going to go down. It is probably going to go down to 80,000. Now, this Foundation Series does come with the FSD already included. That's an $8,000 value right there. Comes with some other goodies, but what you really are buying is early access. You can't, if you wait 3 months, you're going to the back of the line. They'll start back over at reservation number 1 and find people at those reservation numbers who want to get it, and this line is going to be a lot longer. So now's your chance. Another important and exciting one, I suppose you could say, is that Cybertruck sales in Mexico and Canada as the U.S. slumps. It's not slumping. It's a best-selling car over 100 grand. So I don't know how much more sales you would expect for a car that's already number one at its price point, but okay. But it's super unfair, you guys. It's so unfair because you can, Matthew Donegan Ryan is quoted. Good job, Matthew. He's a great guy. Confirmed placing a couple dozen reservations after the unveiling. At least half of them are now ready to configure, but you can get it. But how much is it? Oh my gosh, it is all taxes included. Well, don't include that. It's 149 Canadian. It's not. It's like 137. But we'll get to that in a second. And there's a luxury tax, adding another 8 grand. We'll get to that too. Tesla launches the Cybertruck in Canada. Starts at $137,990. There we go. Launch the Cybertruck in Canada and Mexico. Emails being sent out. Oh, $137,990. That's so high, you guys. Why is it so much? Well, it turns out it's because if we look at the exchange rate, it's the same price. $137,990 is 100 grand. Now, mind you, yes, this does cost $288.08 more than it does in the U.S., but that's just what it costs. And the other one's saying, well, yes, but then it costs more because of taxes and registration. Yeah, that's everywhere. The U.S. price doesn't even include sales tax, or VAT, I guess would be the thing. And then when we look at this, AJ Turville, Alex, fellow Rebellionaire, had tweeted, Cybertruck Program Manager says Tesla is working on fixing an issue. With the Canadian federal luxury tax of 8 grand that's being mistakenly applied. Update, it's now luxury tax free. So got that sorted out. That's all good. On to the next demand lever. We're pulling them. We're yanking them levers. 1.99 financing. Heck of a deal. If what's holding you back is interest rates, good news. Tesla will spot the difference to buy down your rate to 1.99 for the Models 3 and Y in the U.S. This is a heck of a deal, and it makes your vehicles a lot more affordable. And this is on top of free paint colors for Model 3P, the Performance, which allows you to get the vehicle under the income limit for the federal tax incentive in the U.S. On the Model X, you get free seat layout. That allows you to also stay under the cutoff for that. So they've got a bunch of promotions. 3 free months of supercharging worldwide. Free FSD transfer through September. If you've already got FSD and you want a new car, my friend, this is how you do it. And then, those are all very exciting. And then, of course, my favorite, Quicksilver, now available in North America. I've seen these in real life, and they're pretty. Pictures do not do them justice. This one looks like it's been retouched a bit to try and do it justice. It's expanded its Quicksilver paint option to Model 3 in the US and Canada. Previously, it was only on the Model Y in North America. Launched on Model 3 earlier this month in China. So that's pretty exciting. And again, if you're getting the Model 3P, I think that's included. Another demand lever we have got. Tesla has launched the $5,000 3-year bundle with FSD for Model S and X. This is a buyer incentive. The 3-year bundle, this is for people who routinely replace cars very quickly, or maybe you're going on a lease. But for $5,000, you get a bunch of stuff. You get FSD included. Well, 36 months, that'd be $3,600. You're only short $1,400 at that point. Well, you also get premium connectivity. 3 years, that's another $300. Now you're only $1,100 off. And $1,100, that's $30 a month for unlimited supercharging. Now, if you park at home every night, you may not need it, but $30 a month for if you use it once or twice a month, you're coming out ahead. So this is a very attractive offer. So those are some of the many, many demand levers. I'd be curious, what would it take for you guys to get excited, to get super jazzed and pull the trigger? Now, let's remember that if you don't need a car, none of this matters. If you hate Daddy Bad tweet so much that you cannot bring yourself to buy the best car out there, I get it. I don't, but I get it. I'll say that I get it, but I don't get it. There are a lot of competitive cars on the market. I recently went to Platt Auto in Portland. This is a lot that sells secondhand EVs almost exclusively. They might have 1 or 2 hybrids on the lot at any given time, but they'll have 80 EVs. And I get to drive a bunch of them. I've driven the BMW. It's very comfortable. Bit slow. I've driven the Fiat 500. It's very fun. Bit slow. I've driven the Hyundais and the Chevy Blazer. These cars really don't have quality engineering. I'm just going to say it. They're not as quick as you'd expect. The traction control is sometimes squirrely. The frunks are often non-existent. These are good cars, but they're not great cars. And they're certainly not getting better every week with over-the-air updates. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can only do so much of this without your help, and I appreciate what help I get. I would like to say a quick thank you to my patrons who support me, whether on Patreon, on YouTube as a channel member, on X as a subscriber. You're the reason I'm able to keep going and to go to places and to meet people. And this weekend, I'm going out to do a very fun thing, and you'll probably see this while I'm there, or maybe when I'm on my way back. I'm going to do autocross in a Model 3 performance refresh. So that's going to be a video. What did I miss? What did I misunderstand? Leave it in the comments below, and everybody else, like, subscribe, do what you do, and stay tuned. Stay juicy. And I cannot wait to hear from you clever robots when I'm back at my desk.